Okay. Something told me to check the mute button. Good morning, Lit Lane. Good morning, Pit Crew. Good morning, Pit Crew moderators. Happy Tuesday. I think today Tuesday. I'm pretty sure today is Tuesday. Who is that? Aston. Good morning, Aston. Aston always leave me a comment and check in on all my days in my life. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Aston. But I think it was Aston told me last week I'll be coming on here saying the wrong day. And I'll be just as loud and wrong. I'll sit here on a Thursday hollering about Happy Tuesday. My bad. But I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Let me look. Yep, it's Tuesday, October the 8th. Mm-hmm. I woke up feeling, I don't know, I felt good. I felt good. And one of the very first things I had this morning was a call. An important call I've been waiting on. So, that's the good news. Instead of sitting and waiting for something to happen, I like when it just go ahead, let's get this out the way. Because I'm the type of person, if you say I'm supposed to be waiting on a call from you, you ain't going to have me sitting waiting forever. I'm going to call you. So we got that out the way. Let me go get my cigarettes. Get my cigarettes. I got me some good coffee this morning. I don't normally drink the Colombian blend of Folgers. You know, I drink my Folgers. I don't normally buy the Colombian blend. So I think I got this Colombian blend by accident. Picked the wrong one. But it's alright. It's alright. Good morning, Daquan. Good morning, Winter. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I am good. I went outside in my robe and everything, child. I'm all standing outside on the porch with my robe on, talking to my neighbors. You know, so I guess they didn't forgive me for wetting them up last night on an accident. You know, my boy is up in there. School start next week. I keep telling them I'm going to wake him up an hour earlier each day. Because he got to start getting up for school. So he up in there up. He ain't moving, but he up, you know. And so all is well is what I'm trying to say. All is well. Y'all know one habit that I need to break. I think I need to break the habit of waking up in the morning and the first thing I do is look on YouTube, right? I think I need to break that habit. That don't need to be the first thing I do. And I mean, just to be totally honest, that's the first thing I do before I roll out the bed, before I put my foot on the ground. My phone be right there. The first thing I do is pick up my phone and look at the time. And after I do that, the very next thing I do is click YouTube. Okay? I click YouTube and I get to scrolling. Or I go to my notifications and I get to scrolling. Just to see the titles, just to see what happened, just to see, you know. And sometime I might start hitting the lives and stuff, the morning lives, just to see here and there. I think I need to stop doing that first. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to do that maybe like fourth. Because it's always, not always, but like days like today, when I do that, right, that means with the days when I do that, some days like today, I may see something, right, and immediately I'm thinking crazy stuff early in the morning. I'm thinking, ooh, I sure want to go drag this person early in the morning, first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really, I I don't want that to be the first thing I think about in the morning. And then I have to go through the battle of, okay, now let me go ahead and do what I gotta do and take care of this, and before I get on here and talking crazy, I'm damn sure gonna do my affirmations. Okay? So thank goodness the affirmations is still winning out, okay, over the fuckery early in the morning. But maybe, just maybe, if I change that habit that I've been having forever of checking YouTube first, maybe if I change that habit, I can skip a step of going back and forth of, do I want to get off on the right track this morning today, or do I want to step off on the wrong side of the things early in the morning? You know, it's always better when I can pick my battles and when I can make my battles fewer, right? So, let's get into this affirmation. I like the quote. As soon as I opened up the page, it's what you see is what you get. I know that's right. What you see is what you get. That's a quote by Flip Wilson. Y'all know the old comedian? I think Flip Wilson, I don't want to be wrong. But I almost want to say Flip Wilson was the first black millionaire comedian or something. Okay, so my granddaughter not coming this morning. She coming tomorrow morning. Tomorrow her birthday. Okay. Tell my daughter okay. Good morning, Foot Soldier. Good morning, Allison. You in the car? You always in the car, girl. Drive careful. Hope y'all off to a great start this morning. What you see is what you get. When we are in a dark room, we quickly realize it is easy to see with the lights on. If we've ever been imprisoned, oppressed, in bondage to anyone or anything, we develop a yearning desire for freedom. We learn to appreciate good health when we are sick. We respect wealth when we are in poverty. It seems quite natural to define one condition by what appears to be its opposite. Freedom and oppression, illness and good health, poverty and wealth, happiness and sorrow, peace and confusion, faith and fear, strength and weakness, male and female. These are not opposing powers. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see. Gotta make that money. Excuse me. So that's interesting. They say these are not opposing powers. They are the results of how the one power of life is used. We're going to have to read this again. The ancestors knew that everything comes from one source. They knew this source had the power, and everything else was a minor challenge. When we stay centered on the source, the power, we see that there are no opposites. Only light coming out of darkness to help us see where we want to go. Child, she got a little deep this morning. I'm going to have to read that a couple times for some clarity. Good morning, Kurt Vixen. Y'all might have to help me out with this one. So it say there is only one power, one source operating in my life. There is only one power, one source operating in my life. Now I understand the affirmation, there is only one power, one source operating in my life. I wonder, I'm going to read this again, and I'm wondering, I ain't gonna lie, when I first just read that, I get it, but then I kind of don't get it, what she's saying. But, let me read it again. Let's see. When we are in a dark room, we quickly realize it is easier to see with the lights on. If we've ever been imprisoned, oppressed, in bondage to anyone or anything, we develop a yearning desire for freedom. We learn to appreciate good health when we are sick. We respect wealth when we are in poverty. It seems quite natural to define one condition by what appears to be its opposite. Freedom and oppression, illness and good health, poverty and wealth, happiness and sorrow, peace and confusion, faith and fear, strength and weakness, male and female. These are not opposing powers. They are the results of how the one power of life is used. The ancestors knew that everything comes from one source. Okay. They knew this source had the they knew this source had the only power and everything else was a minor challenge. Okay. When we stay centered on the source, the power, we see that there are no opposites. Only light coming out of darkness to help us see where we want to go. The affirmation is there is only one power, one source operating in my life. Okay, so what I'm getting, and y'all can for sure, if you can, if you able to type, and if you want to type and say what you get from that, I think the part that's kind of confused me, but I think I get what she's saying, is right here where they say, when she said all the opposites, like the male, female, happiness, sorrow, poverty, wealth, and how she say these are not opposing powers. Then she say, excuse me, they are the results of how the one power of life is used. That's the part that's throwing me, right? The ancestors knew that everything comes from one source. Now, is she trying to say right here that, okay, that everything comes from one source, what that one source is? My one source is going to be my higher power, right? My one source that I believe have all the power is going to be God, right? So, I think, just breaking it down in layman's terms, I think what she's trying to say is everything that if I believe that God is the creator and everything in my life, which I absolutely believe that means I got to take the good with the bad. Because that's the only way I can simplify it to try to see what she's trying to say right here. Because I do believe that. I told y'all that yesterday. I don't believe that anything happened in my life by mistake. Right? Everything that happens. And that means I got to take the good with the bad. I can't just say, oh, God's so good. God be blessing me when good things happen. And then when bad things happen, or things I don't expect, or things I don't understand, or things that I feel may be heavy, when those things happen, I can't be like, I can, but I choose not to be like, oh my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Oh Lord, why have you left me in a time of need and struggle? Oh Lord, I can't be doing that. You know, that what you think too? So I think it's like, you know, to me, it's just like, if I'm operating under one source, if I believe like the affirmations say, the affirmation is there is only one power, one source operating in my life. If it's only one source operating in my life, that means he in control of everything, the good and the things that I don't understand. And I had to change it to, I would say the good or the bad, right? But if it's one source, I know the one source of power in my life don't want bad for me. So maybe it's just a situation I don't understand. Right? Maybe it's a situation that I'm looking at wrong. Maybe it's a situation that I had the opportunity to do the next right thing and I did not do that. And so the situation became something that was never intended to be. And I still get an opportunity to fix it 98% of the time, right? And that other 2% where I can't change it, I bet you I learned from it. I bet you I won't make that same mistake again. You know? So I think that's what she meaning too. You know, is that is, you know, even, you know, like you would say, well, if she's saying that being in good health and illness is not opposing sides of things, you know, that they just the result of how you do, okay, that means what? I don't know. It's kind of weird because you say freedom and oppression, illness and good health, poverty and wealth, health, happiness and sorrow, peace and confusion, faith and fear, strength and weakness, male and female. These are not opposing powers. They are the results of how the one power of life is used. That's the part. How can that be? How can that be the result of how one power of life is used when we talking about health and sickness and poverty and wealth? I don't know. I don't know. Most of the time I be getting it. I don't really get exactly what she said. It real weird today. You know what I'm saying? However, the affirmation is there is only one power, one source operating in my life. You know, I definitely understand that. The one power, one source operating in my life. And when I tap into that power each day, because it's a choice, do I want to tap in or do I want to tap out? That's kind of like how I was saying this about the first thing I do in the morning. It's I have to tap into the power. Like me coming and clicking this button and doing this affirmation is me tapping into that one source. It's me tapping in saying, okay, I want to start my day off positive. I want to get my day going in the right direction. I want to get centered into myself, into my day. No matter what else happened all day long, I have a choice on how I want to start my day, how I want to start my mindset, how I want to start my spirit off, right? And as long as I do that, I got a good head start on the game. Period. Because no matter what else I tap into throughout the day, I might be back on here in 20 minutes going federal. I may just be doing that. I got a feeling it's coming. But regardless, because I didn't tap into my power source, because I didn't got plugged in, believe it or not, that is going to play a part in how I do things. My consciousness is plugged in. My consciousness, my awareness, right? My spirit is awakened. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling this morning. But it's just one of the mornings. It's one of the mornings, It's just one of the mornings. And I ain't mad at it. Every day I don't know what today going to bring. Because I feel kind of like a little bit here, a little bit there. What's up, the Beef Sector Podcast? I don't know what got me in such a jumble. I don't know. I don't know what got me a little bit kind of scatterbrained. I feel a little scatterbrained this morning. I don't know. But it's not anything negative at all. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel content. I got a feeling of wellness. But I also got a little bit of a frenzied feeling of just like, I don't know. It's like kind of a little bit on the inside. It's like I feel like I'm just everywhere. Maybe that means I need to take my medication. Maybe I need to take my medication. Okay? So, y'all, chalk this one up to the game today because I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I need to get focused. I need to get centered. I need to do something. But it's going to be all right. And I really think that, as a matter, I'm not going to even say I think. I know that a little part of a part of what I'm feeling is because I woke up and tapped into YouTube first. Right? So in the back of my mind, even though I'm doing the right things, getting up, starting my day, getting my coffee, getting my son up, walking my dog, coming in and tapping in and doing the affirmations. See, that's the right things. That's my right things to do in the morning. Boom. But in the back of my mind, I really got some stuff, some messy stuff, right? Some beef sector type stuff rumbling around the back of my mind right now. Chill out. Oh, okay, you waiting on the storm. Is it supposed to hit today? Y'all know I do not watch the news. For anybody, any lit laners, any pit crew members, I hope y'all are ready for the storm that's coming and that y'all prepared as y'all could possibly be. I hope y'all have all y'all plans. Houston is a hurricane place too, so I understand the hurricanes. Y'all know I do. So my prayer's gonna be with y'all. I hope y'all make it through safely. I hope that y'all make it through with minimum loss, okay? Minimal discomfort, you know. And I don't know what I was doing when the storm went through the Carolinas and stuff like that. I hadn't seen too many laners saying, leaving a comment or talking about it. But I know the people in the Carolinas really went through, you know. So let's get through this storm season as safely as possible, as prepared as possible. As prepared as possible. Hey, Marcio79YT, because we can't stop. Hola. Buenos dias. You know, we can't stop God and his work and how he do what he do. When he say it's time to clean up and do a good cleaning through here, that's what he gonna do, period, right? But what we can do is try our best to be prepared, right? That's the only thing we can do, is try ourselves best to be prepared and to be safe as possible, you know? So that's my wishes and my desire for Lit Lane and the pit crew is right. And you know what? Chill out. I don't know that, you know, that's one of the things. Did I say, hey, Sunshine? That's one of the things I'm talking about being prepared, right? Now, see, while I'm saying be prepared, I need to order. They got this thing by Duracell, right? Duracell got this, let me pull it up. Duracell got this power, it's called here you go right here. Duracell got it's called a power lantern. Okay? And it's only $30. Now, I've been intending on buying this Duracell lantern ever since Hurricane Beryl. Right? Okay, so it's like a power bank. You know, it's a lantern so you can have the lights and stuff like that. And then they got a port on it where you can have the a charger thing where you can plug up your phone and charge stuff, you know. And then I also intended on getting one of them excuse me, a good fan. You know, and that my auntie and them got this thing, and that's how I found out about it. And I really need to get one. It's only $29. What am I waiting on? What am I waiting on? You know, because it's hurricane season. Hurricane season just getting crunked up. And one of the biggest things, chill out, when we didn't have no power, y'all know with that hurricane we had over here, we didn't have no power for how many days? My apartment was out without power for 6 days, 5 or 6 days. Y'all know when all my fish died and everything? And the biggest thing about it was, absolutely, I was hot as hell up in here. You got a fan that you can charge? Yeah. And see, the thing about the Duracell power lantern, they got a charging base right there. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to last for a long, long time. And you know we trust Duracell, you know? And you got to have your food and stuff. And then you got to have you some, you know, I don't know if you got your barbecue pit. See, I need to get me like a little barbecue pit. I don't have no little barbecue pit. I need me a little barbecue pit. That way, for all them days like that, my neighbors down the sidewalk, baby, they was down there barbecuing, okay? They food didn't go bad out their freezer, because guess what? They was outside barbecuing every day when we didn't have no power. That's the type of stuff I'm telling y'all to be prepared, and y'all need to be prepared. And that means I need to get more prepared. Right? I'm thinking and I'm hollering that I'm prepared because of the fact that I got some generators to now I got the battery pack things for my fish tanks. Okay? That show you where my priorities lie. Now, if they was to say this hurricane was supposed to be coming to Texas today, today I will be prepared to take care of my fish. Okay? I have 3 or 4 things whereas I can take care of my fish. But did I get me a lantern? No. Did I get me a charger thing or battery charger things? No. Did I get me a charger-based fan? No. Okay. I need to get it together. I hope you're more prepared than me, chill out. For real. For real, for real. I hope you're more prepared than me. And they got, I need to get more prepared. Y'all look at the look on Amazon and look at that Duracell lantern. Okay, I know my auntie and them, all my aunties and them, all of them got one, and it really, really came in handy for them. Yeah, the fish gonna be good. Okay, now I might sit up in here and fry up from the heat, but my fish gonna live. Okay, they gonna be all right. You know. So, but I heard that hurricane that's coming through over there. What is his name? Milton. I heard there's gonna be a Category 5. That is like a lot. I think with a Category 5, I don't even think I would stay. You know, my thing is my fish tanks. Other than that, I would go with my family. You know, in one place, and then you got to have an evacuation plan and everything. So my prayers go out to y'all. I don't watch the news, y'all, right? I don't watch the news, so I don't even know where it's supposed to go. So you say in Florida, boy. Mm. It's the biggest ever recorded. I remember one time here in Houston, this is when I was living off of 288. I think Daquan, ain't you? If Daquan's still up in here, I think he in Houston. But anywho, I was living off of Highway 288, right? And what I'm saying by that is I can literally look out of my apartment window and the freeway right there. And y'all know how they had a freeway overpasses? Okay? So during Hurricane Allison, right? Man, I had never seen nothing like that before. The water was like, the water was literally over the overpass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen water like that and things before. That scared the heck out of me. I was like, this is absolutely insane. How can you have so much water like this and from rain and flooding? It's just like, it blows me, right? And then can you imagine living in like biblical times, like with Noah and them, and it rained 40 days and 40 nights? Can you imagine that? When you see what happened with the hurricanes, and when you see like just 7 days of rain, 7 days, it's like right into Tampa area, West Coast. Child, my prayers gonna be with you. Chill out. Let me know tomorrow. I'm gonna have to put a post up and make sure. And if you say you're gonna have all your stuff charged, you better make sure you download you a couple of movies. And don't be using all your power on YouTube. You have your phone charged up and stuff and use all your power watching the beef sector, okay? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You know. But God is in control. That's what it say right here. It say today's affirmation. There's only one power, one source operating in my life. And it say, the quote was, what you see is what you get. There's only one power, one source operating in my life. So I take away from that, but I always take away what I really believe. That I don't give no other forces, no, the devil don't never make me do nothing. I don't work for the devil. I know I don't give no type of bad energy, negative powers, no control in my life at all. No, you're not derailing. Chill out. I'm all over the place. I told y'all I'm all over the place this morning. Okay, I gotta get centered. So I'm work on getting centered. And y'all work on whatever y'all need to work on today. Okay? And hopefully next time y'all see me today, I'll be centered. I don't know what got me off balance this morning, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go because I'm just rambling. I shall see y'all later in the day. My intentions today is to do a members only live. Actually in the members. And then I'll be on here tonight with my trial watch stuff, okay? And I'm thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking I'm gonna come on here and do a live on this lane being messy. That's what got me off center. I have a strong desire to be messy and pick at people And that's what I'm trying to fight, right? And I'm losing that inward battle, okay? So y'all might see me in about an hour or even 30 minutes, and I'll probably be being messy and picking at long head VS. It's really on my mind and my spirit to pick at long head VS, okay? Just to let y'all know. I think if I just go ahead and go with that